A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the finals of the National Volleyball League Women's Finals. Game 1, Kcca is taking on VVC. And tonight I'll be taking you through commentary with Olivia Natkunda. Thank you, Olivia, for joining us in this commentary.
Yeah, I'm really so glad to be part of today's commentary. And since it's a final, I think this is going to be an amazing game.
Yeah, and right now we are seeing Kcca having the lead. Claire is in the service box, but I will remind you that VVC is on this final after putting up a great fight against KCB Nkumba, who were the runners-up of the league last season and went the season unbeaten, but unfortunately lost it in the semi-finals and didn't make it. So I expect VVC to be very, very intense in this game, to put up a fire. And of course, KCC, who took down the defending champions Sports Volleyball Club in the semi-finals as well. It was not an easy feat for them, but they are also on this final. And set 1 is underway. I think it's going to be an intense game. That is a heavy swing from Joan to Shemerire, and she's going to be one of those players that we are consistently going to see in this game. And I tell you what, Olive is going to be a heavy swing from Joan every chance she gets. And of course, on the side of VVC, we are going to be seeing Kate, who is a receiver attacker as well. Kate and Nora as the receiver attackers. We shall see them as well very much in this game. A good service from Agnes. Sedam kept alive. Joan will set. Maggie goes for the dump. Hadija will take a swing. I didn't know that ball was even for a middle because it seemed way too off the net.
And this setter is a good server, and we can surely prove that. Hadija shot number 6.
Yeah, and immediately she gets an ace serve. Shot number 6 is Olivia, but Hadija gets an ace service right away. She served quite well against KCB Nkumba. She was a very good server there, and today she has a chance to torment KCC as well with that serve.
Yeah, and there's the way it is consistent. Like
yeah.
She consistently serves it on court, and it's always hard, making it difficult for the opponent.
That's a good pass this time from the libero there. Valorine, Joan wasting no time sending it back. Chance for Astra, it's a dump. Obviously, they'll set to Joan. Heavy swing. It is defended. It's a free ball for KCC. Valorine. Olive will definitely send it back to VVC. Good defense. It's a very, very long rally we are having here. The first one. Chance for VVC to side out. Kate blocked. Olivia will swing. Shut down as well. Astra. Everyone getting a piece of this ball. Who is taking the point? Joan. Oh, Susan keeps it up. Set her down. It's an off-system set for Joan. Shut down, and it will be.
The ball is still
on. The game is still on, and it's a point for KCC.
Oh my God, this is going to be a final indeed.
Yeah, but it is a long rally that we have had there, and it's showing you why these two teams are on this final. The defense is just there. There's no one giving up on that play.
Yeah, and every side wants it. Like, they all want to win. And all I can say, the best team will win.
Yeah, it's always like that. The best team wins. Anyway, thank you so much for those who have tuned in. We see Bwambale Alex is live from Kcca. VVC must shine. Thank you, Bwambale Alex. I'm waiting, guys. Send in your comments. Send in the support for your teams. For those who are still able to join us here, it's a weekend, guys, and it's only 10K fees to enter here. So please do show up, and if you cannot show up, it is okay to also watch here. Sunday, I know you're at the arena. Thank you for tuning in, but I've seen you around sitting. So thank you for tuning in, but also thank you for coming to watch the game. Meanwhile, it is a video challenge for net touch on VVC. I think they're challenging that they didn't touch the net. KCC is also hoping that this could go their side.
And the point goes to Kcca. Kate touched the net.
Yeah, it is very clear on that swing from Joan that Kate touched on the net. And KCC will take that point. Service from Joan, very good serve as well. Olivia doesn't cross it. There is no block touch there. Very clear that that ball did not go over. Those are 4 touches. Service there. In the middle, Faith swings, but that is out. VVC taking the lead.
Yeah, and Kate is going to serve. We know her for her hard and good jump service. Let us see if she's going to maintain it as well today. Yeah, she does it again.
It's a good pick. Maggie will swing. She's blocked. She's kept alive. It's a free ball for VVC. They'll go to Nora. Shut down. Ball is kept alive by Hadija. Astra with a net touch. On that play, she continues through as well. So there is a line fault and a net touch as well. I think the ball was a bit tight.
Yeah, we can see the scores are now 6-6, showing you that indeed it is a final. Everyone wants it.
Tight game here. KCC with the service. Maggie, very good service. It's going to be a free ball for KCC. Maggie will take it. Of course, they'll go to Claire. Huge swing. It's a block out. Claire and Tushemerire are the ones that we are going to be seeing taking so many swings here in this game.
Service from Team Kcca. The setter sets it to Astra. Katie with the backcourt. She first.
Yeah. And it is Astra who gets the point. Very, very intense matchup here. Free ball, setter makes no mistake. Astra with a swing.
Olivia is serving for Team VVC. Shot number 6.
Service error for Olivia. Good service from Faith. Swing through the middle. Asimo is well defended. Joanne taking her first swing on the backcourt. Claire with an error, and VVC once again catching up. I think we are going to keep moving point by point for real in this game, because each team, the moment they pass, they are going to side out.
A good service from VVC. An error from Tushemelire, making it a point for Team VVC.
I think it's a rare error from Tushemelire. But I tell you, if you're not with us here at LUGOGO, you're missing out. The fans are making the experience even much better. The swings, the intensity of this game is just beyond imaginable. The blocks of VVC doing a great job.
Asimo makes a point in the middle.
I think Olive was hungry for that point, but Susan was more hungry, and with that beautiful defense, Asimo gets the side out. Challenge requested. The challenge has been requested for a net touch. And with that video challenge, the point goes to VVC. There was definitely a net touch from Kcca side. Of you are saying VVC, let's go. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting your teams. The numbers are growing. Passed, well received from Kcca, and that will be a score for them to to end that extreme run by VVC. VVC was taking them for a ride there, even pushing to a 2-point lead. But I tell you what, KCC has the service now, and it is Olive on the serve. She usually takes it to position 1, but right now we see they're having a libero in that position. Susan, who has done a very wonderful job for VVC this season. She's been great on her defenses and the passing. Kate with receive. Asimo on the swing. Nora through the block. The energy just ripping through the hands of Agnes, whose hands are not across the net in that moment.
Nora goes to the service box. She's also famously known for jump serving. Let us see if she's going to do the same again in this final. Yes, she jump serves it on court to Shemelire. Block touch from a good block from Agnes Akanyo, Kcca.
No way through for Kate on that swing. Agnes seems a bit late, but the celebration shows you how much she wanted to shut down Kate on that play.
A good block from Akanyo Agnes again. We can see how aggressive she is.
I think Agnes is enjoying herself so much. We saw her struggling a bit in the semi-final game. She didn't have much play time. She was a bit injured there. She was on and off, but today she's here in full swing on the court, and I can assure you she will be taking those swings. She will be getting those blocks. Tough pick, off system play. Kate will go for the dump. Maggie, heavy swing, but a good block touch. Astra on the backcourt, goes for the dump, but she doesn't cross it. Claire with a good service. Overpass, but that is a net touch on Hadija as she tries to force it through. Timeout called for VVC. It is their first timeout in this game. That is Coach Nsubuga speaking to his ladies right there.
It is a 3-point lead for Kcca. Dog serving. Claire. Good service from Claire. Setter gives it to Kate, and a beautiful swing from Kate, making it a point for Team VVC.
They will definitely be going to Kate so much when she's in the front court.
Yeah. And Asimo is in the service box. Good service from Asimo. Setter sets for
It is just returned to VVC there. Maggie, very quick. She's very quick to return it as soon as it comes back on that defense. VVC on the catch. KCC with a 3-point lead that they've continued to maintain. They will serve. Astra just landing into that ball. Kate will swing and it is out. No touch. She doesn't get the fingers on that attack and KCC will go 4 points ahead. And I remind you that in the league games towards the end, KCC took on VVC and won that game 3-1. So it is a final where VVC wants to fight back. It is a final where KCC wants to maintain the dominance against VVC.
Good service from Kcca. Hard attack from Kate.
And it's a block out.
Wow. Hadija is serving.
Oh, but that is a timeout. Yeah. Timeout called by Team KCC very quickly. They still have a 3-point lead, but Coach Eddie is not taking chances. We are getting into the late game, so they will definitely call that timeout.
Good service from Hadija. Well received and Tushe serves it.
Tushe with a swing on the outside. Doesn't get the side out. I don't know why Coach Eddie called the timeout, because he called that timeout but they still make an error. I think it would have been better if they had stayed on court and made an error and then he calls a timeout. Serve by Hadija, and now I don't know, I will still insist now the timeout has been wasted and right now would be the best time to call it, but now he cannot do that, Coach Eddie. And Hadija is definitely going to be a tormentor in that service box. She's going to serve once again.
Good service. Service from Hadija, making it 16-all. Yeah, it is a tight game. You can see how the VVC team wants it. It was a 3-point lead by Kcca, but we can see how the setter is fighting hard to catch up and maybe take the lead as well. As I told you, she's a good server and yes, she's consistently doing it. An ace service from Hadija, the setter VVC. Her service is quite good and challenging and it is very consistent.
KCC will call a substitution. Eunice is on for Claire. I think they're getting Eunice on to pass. Hadija, very good server, and I mentioned it at the start of this game that she's going to be very, very consistent and tough on that serve. Eunice gets it up as required. Kate, it is not up, and this is where VVC gets very dangerous. The moment they take that lead of the game, it becomes very, very difficult because Kate will also be fired up on those swings.
VVC is a team that has come from far and is still going far. Yeah, I can testify whereby it showed a good play on the unbeaten team and making it that team, the very first team that destroyed the unbeaten record of Kcca Kumba.
Yeah, and there goes Joan with the side out, much needed side out. Beautiful set from Olive to Joan. Kcca is that team that will not give up whether you take the lead or not, and Joan is on the service. Very good server that she is. She goes after Kate. It's not the best pass, but Hadija can do something about it. Astra with a swing down the line. What can I say? It's the first time in these semi-finals that I'm seeing Astra taking such heavy swings. We didn't see these swings from her in the semi-finals. We are seeing him on the final. We are seeing them on the final, and that is what it means by being on this final. Substitution for Kcca, Mwamla. Maureen is on for Maggie. Kate on the service.
A good swing from Faith, the middle player, making it so hard for VVC to pick it. You can see a good movement there, and then she makes the point.
And she's jumping very high. I remind you that Maureen, Mwamula and Faith are sisters. And Joan this time misses it. VVC with their own substitution, that is Becky coming on for Olivia, and it's a serving substitution.
Yeah, and she has always put on a quite good show every time she's called for serving. And we can see there's also a substitution from Team Kcca.
Maureen is out and Maggie is on.
Yeah.
Becky on the service.
Good service from her. A free ball to Team VVC. The setter gives it to Asimo, and
it's out.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's out. She had all that space because Kcca was still a bit disorganized. I think if she were to dump that ball, she would still get her point. Yeah.
But you can see she wanted to go aggressive, and there she went out. So I don't think that volleyball is all about energy sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially on these critical moments.
Yeah. Sometimes little touches give you the point.
Yeah, a point is a point. Even if you dump or hit hard, it is a point. Block error from Kcca. They blocked out.
This celebration on the VVC side is just interesting to me.
Yeah.
My God. The morale. Anyway, Astra on the service. The aggression from Eunice this time is unmatched today. She's been a bench, starting on the bench, and yet we know Eunice. She's a very experienced player, very mature on these games. And I tell you, she's doing what she's supposed to do on that court. Net touch on Asimo, very clear here. We could also see it, and we'll give you a replay once again.
Net touch by Asimo.
Net touch on Asimo, very good. Also coming on for service.
Faith is a good server from what I know. I played with her all the way from high school. That guy used to serve us so hard. So hope she'll keep it.
Oh, unfortunate for her. She sends it out. I don't know why she didn't choose to pass that ball. And I think most players, because of maybe inherently playing outside, from outside, not in the indoor. We don't usually have several games in the indoor, so it's very different. The ball that we use in the indoor is different from the ball we play outside.
Yeah.
So definitely if you serve a very high ball in the indoor, chances are high it's going to go out because there's nothing stopping it in motion there. Asimo goes for the dub. This KCC defense not letting it go. Kate rips through that block. The power she uses, she knows she's got Joanne there. She's got Joanne who's a good blocker.
Yeah.
And Aggie.
Yeah. So she has to put all the energy, and indeed it is working for her.
Guys, in the comments, I'm coming for you at the end of this set. But there is a net touch on VVC. Wow, 23-23.
Yeah, but I feel like VVC is making a lot of net errors
at a most crucial time in the game. Substitution, I tell you without a doubt, this is a serving substitution. Bella is on. Belinda, who was the captain for Ndeje for a while, is now coming on for Agnes. Very good defender as well. And she's a very calm and patient player. She has played for a very long time this game. She knows how to be calm and she knows what is necessary when she's on that court.
Team VVC making it 24-23. VVC's best server, I can say, their setter, is going for service, and I think she'll serve well. And a substitution, Olivia is brought back on court. Timeout from Team Kcca.
Yeah, it is set point for VVC.
Yeah.
I think we are going to be in for a very long night here at MTN Arena. This game, it can go both ways, definitely, but it is also a game that has characteristics of going into 5 sets. It is a final anyway. 5 sets would be a great final.
Yeah.
It would give people money. It would give people the worth of their money.
Exactly.
For those who have showed up here. As for the men's finals, I see you guys in the comments, and we are about to talk, to have a chat on that one. So I'm waiting for this set to end. Please keep sending in your comments. Valorine with the pass. Joanne makes it 24-24. Wow, we are using this game. Where else do you think the setter would put that ball other than to Joanne? But she is now right outside, and KCC can no longer substitute except for bringing Claire back in for Eunice. That is the only substitution they are left with. Oh, and of course bringing back Agnes as well in the middle. Joanne misses the serve.
Set point for Team VVC. Kate is serving. I really can't wait what she'll do with the ball. Will she consistently?
Oh, service error. We are still here, guys. We are still in this set. And there we have it, picture in picture what is happening in Rwanda. It is the semi-final, game 5 between Police and Kepler. For those of you who enjoy volleyball even outside of Uganda, there it is, Kepler taking on Police ladies. The winner of that game will advance to the Rwanda National Volleyball League finals. Yeah. And as we go along with our game here, it is 25-25. Faith, does she make it? 26. Free ball for KCC. Is it going to middle? It will go out to Eunice. What a hit. Wow, wow, wow. I told you about the experience of Eunice as a player. And look at that swing down the line. She is aware that Astra did not jump on that block.
Yeah. I think that she used maturity.
Yeah, it is definitely maturity of the game, because it takes being a great player and very smart to be able to keep your eyes on that block and see that there is actually no one on that block. So it is set point for KCC. I think Eunice has made a great difference, as we saw even against Sportes Volleyball Club. She challenged them in their second game with her serve and her defense. Tough pick for Kate. Free ball for KCC. Can they take it? First time of asking. They'll go to Eunice. Oh, it is still up. Swing chance. Nora. Ball is defended by, oh, it's a dam. Big chance. Astra with the swing. Ball is kept alive. She'll go to Joanne. She gets the touch. Set is over. And KCC takes it. I think it's been a great fight, especially with KCC having lost the lead that they had there, and then being able to fight back and challenge VVC. I think it's also a great fight from VVC. They were behind, they tried to catch up and forced us introducing this set. So I tell you, this game has just started. This game is just starting. Anyway, as we go into the comments, I am finally here for you guys. I am seeing all the things you're saying, so I'm going to give you an explanation. I don't know if I'm speaking as a commentator now, or as Shamira, or as a media officer, but I will tell you that the men's final is still not yet scheduled, for those who are asking, because there were petitions against Nemo Stars, and the petitions have been finalized, and it will be Elion Volleyball Club on the final. We've received a letter signed by the president of the National Volleyball League, as you know, Sadiq Nasiru, and it stated that Elion VC was granted the victory of the third game 3-0 against Nemo Stars because there was a breach of the UVF contract and FIVB rules for two players of Nemo Stars. So technically, right now we know that Elion is the one going to be on the final against Sportes. And we are just waiting for a date to be scheduled now. Yeah. And then for those asking who is with me on commentary, she introduced herself, guys, and that is Olivia. Yeah. So, Olivia, your fans are here. Anyway, that is it for the first set, guys. Let's wait for the second set and see how it goes. Send in your predictions as well.
Welcome back, our dear viewers. It is the second set, and as we are all aware, it was a great fight, and now the fight is still on. In the first set, we see it is still 0-0. A point, good block from Kate, making it their first point. With the Kcca team already with a set in the bag. Will they take the win tonight? We shall see after the game. Service from Nora. Sorry, Hadija is serving, and she serves it well. Katie scores a point, and the Kcca side fails to block it. She's using a lot of energy. Yeah, there we can see how she's passing through the block as if it's not there. Again, their best server is in the service box, Hadija. She serves it well on court. There's no setter to Shemelire Joan with the hard attack. Block touch. The ball is kept live. Touche again, and she is stopped. The ball is still in play. Katie with a hard attack as well. This rally is not ending yet. We can see everyone wants the point. Adam, yeah! Astra jumps and brings the long Larry to an end, making it a point for Team VVC. As I was saying, a point is a point. Like, we don't need to go so hard or anything. Even if you dump, it is a point. Good swing from Eunice. Giving Kcca the first point. Kcca has the service, and good service, well picked. The setter sets it to Kate, well picked, and Touche with a good score, making it 3-3. This is how the first set started. This is how the first set started. It was very tight as this. Let us see if it is going to keep like this. The Kcca setter is in the service box. Oliver, well served. And Astra scores the point. The fans have really kept their support for VVC. We can see they're not getting tired of hitting the chairs. Lockout. Nora scores the point. That was brought from VAR, making it a point for VVC. VVC has a 2-point lead. Let us see if it is going to maintain it. Well served by Kate. The setter sets in 4. Tushemelire hits out. Shot number 10 is serving with her good jump service. She serves it on court, well picked by the libero. Astra tries to attack, but she's shut down by the blocks of Aggie and Joan. It is a good block there. It is tall and patient. Yeah, we can see. Eunice is serving.
Eunice had earning the start of this set ahead of Claire. Right there, for those of you who were wondering and are watching with us here, updates from Kigali. We are seeing Kepler women's team took the first set of the game. I think they've been a great team in these playoffs. I think they are having a very huge chance of making it to the finals for the first time since having started the club. But also Police is not a team to joke with. They've been on that final several times. They've won the final. They are the defending champions. So, you know, they'll definitely put up a fight. But there is a huge swing from Maggie here for KCC. KCC on the comeback train. They're not allowing VVC to run away with it. It's still a very early game. They're trying to close that gap as much as they can.
From Akanyo Agnes.
It's an ace. Yes, it is an ace service for Agnes. VVC maintaining the 2-point lead. Astra with the serve, good up from Eunice. Joan down the line, but Susan just bringing it up. Sedam kept alive. No set for Hadija. She takes a swing, but that is out. No hands even on that swing. These services coming in from KCC are very intense. Oh, another ace from Joanne. Let me tell you something. Joanne has changed where she was serving. She's now going after Kate. And I don't know, there's that saying, I've forgotten it, but she's going after the one who is hitting them.
Yeah.
So that she makes it difficult for her to score.
She serves her again.
Nora with a side out to level things up and reduce the serving pressure. She's now in for service, Nora. Service error from Nora. I will keep mentioning that I want to speak to Coach Nsubuga regarding the jump service. What is the reason behind his players jump serving? I don't know, because I thought Kate had a very great floating service. I thought Nora was a very good float server as well. But anyway, maybe it could be part of developing and advancing their game. But I still think even internationally, ladies are still very much into the float service. But that is a service error from KCC. Good pick, free ball, they'll go to Kate, obviously, cross-court swing. I think the block is sort of flying away and Kate is seeing that. She's not even thinking twice. She's just swinging very hard on that attack, just getting the side out.
VVC with a 2-point lead. Well served and received by Kcca. Good swing from Eunice. Faith serves well. Fatuma with a good swing in the middle makes a point for Team VVC. And Hadija is back in the service box, and as far as we've watched this game, we know what she can do with the service. A good service from her. A dump from Eunice. Astra makes a point. I told you guys, a point is a point. Yeah, she dumps it over the block and making it 14-11. I feel like it will be hard for Kcca to recover the 4 points, but we know Kcca as a strong and fighting team. Coach Eddie asks for a timeout. For you guys who are seeing our game live on YouTube, subscribe,
Like, subscribe,
and comment. Send in your comments. And tell a friend to tell a friend that our games are always live streamed. Yeah, you can even send in your shout outs to your people, and we can surely read them through the comments.
Yes, and we are back from that timeout. KCC chasing 3 points. Hadija is on the service. Joan will swing. Defense from Nora. Kate tries to swing but doesn't cross it. Very good effort from the setter as she's running back from that defense. Olive on the service. She'll go to Susan. Through the middle. Fatuma is blocked. Astra, unfortunately, that is an error from the setter. I saw someone saying, Israel Kulga saying, Hadija for national team setter. Well, we are waiting for the national team collapse and announcement of the coaches and the technical teams. So we shall wait and see, but she could be there as well. Malay Calvin as the first referee of this game. Good pick from Nora. They'll definitely go to Kate. Big swing, kept alive. Great defense from Maggie. I tell you what, she is covering up that position in 6. Kate, good eyes. Dumps it. The libero is a bit too far to cover it up.
Good service from Kate.
Overpass, but it is kept alive. $14 points for KCC. They're chasing 2 points. We are getting into a very late game. Eunice on the service. Oh, very lucky for her there. The referee had not called on for the service and she had missed it. I think that would be a chance for her to work on it. An ace serve for Eunice. Second chances do have their own ways for real. Eunice this time puts it on court, and I think her missing the first serve gave her a chance. And then maybe Kate thought it could be going out the second time, and she lets it land on that court. Keeping it on, very good passing from Kate. They'll set Nora, she goes for the dump. Still up, they'll set to Joanne, off system. She pops it outside. Fatuma on the service, going to Eunice, tough pick, be off system, but Maggie finds her way around that block and she just rips through it to get a side out for KCC on that off system. Substitution, Bella will come on. KCC definitely wants to catch up. Meanwhile, there we have it, updates from Kigali. Kepler still having that one set. But KCC, Police trying to fight back. Kepler having the sets. Free ball. Bella will take it. Maggie. It's a dump on court. KCC is very much fired up. They catch up here. 17-17 now. Nora supposedly should have gone for that ball. Coach Nsubuga is asking for the challenge here, courtesy of Hadija, who is insisting that that dump was outside. So it's a challenge for ball in or ball out.
The ball is on and the point goes to Kcca. Joanne with a hard swing. Received well by Bella. Sets in the middle and Faith makes a point for Kcca. Bella is putting on a good fight in the service box. She's consistently serving it on court. Good swing from Asimo in the middle. Joanne with a hard attack, making it 19-18. Joanne is serving. A beautiful service from Joanne. An ace service, making it 20. Yeah, I was about. Yeah, Coach Subuga calls for a timeout. Keep sending in your comments. You're going to read them after this set. Yeah, keep them coming in. Like, share, and subscribe on S Media for quality live games. Service from Kcca. Joan is serving. Good service, well picked. Nora is blocked.
The game just got, someone usually says the game just became mature. I don't know, but I think that is what is happening. Astra has been substituted out. I'll tell you what is going to happen here. Shivan is going to be the setter, and Hadija just being switched into a receiver attacker, an opposite player, just shortly as Joan continues to torment VVC with her service. Tumusime Shan says Kcca is taking the trophy for women. I will remind you, Tumusime, that for ladies volleyball, it's never over until it's over. This is only game one. But thank you for supporting your team. Yeah, please continue believing and having confidence in your team. And yeah, Adieri is asking Nkumba and Elion who won that game. Definitely Nkumba took that game 3-1 because they came and showed up with a better fight. I think Elion struggled a little bit in terms of finding who was their go-to player. But the results were so much in favor of Nkumba, 3-1. But we shall see them playing game 2. Maybe Elion could be better in that game. Touche once again going after Kate on that service. Touche Merire is a very experienced player, so most definitely you know she's going to be very, very cautious with her serve and who she sends it to. Much needed side out for VVC. Is it? It's a point for VVC, 1 point away now to catch up. Kcca is challenging whether the block touched that ball. I think there was a touch there on Asimo, but the referees will have a chance to view. Kagasa, please, I don't want to laugh right now. I now know what that comment means. I was able to interpret it. Last time it took me a while to understand what you meant by it is boiling and covered. But now I know what it means. Now I know what it means. So I'll get it right away.
Shamira.
Very sorry for the delay on the video challenge, but we are very soon having a decision from the referees. Yeah, the video assistant referee trying to very clearly see if there was a block touch there from VVC. No, it has been called as a common point. Okay, the reason why they're calling the common point is because the whistle went before the ball landed. So, but they were challenging to see if that ball had crossed the net, if there was a block touch, and it was there. But now, because the referee had called the whistle before the ball landed, it would have to be a common point because it would have stopped the play. Kcca with that side out. Adieri, I just explained why they have called a common point. The common point comes because they challenged whether the ball had crossed, and it had crossed on the VVC block, but the referee's whistle had gone because he had seen as if there were 4 touches, that the ball had not crossed. But on confirming from video challenge, they saw that the ball had actually crossed, but because they had blown the whistle before the ball could land, it has to be fair play because it could have stopped KCC from continuing the play. The whistle could have stopped KCC from continuing the play. So I hope that is understood. It was, yeah, I hope you can understand that, Adieri. Anyway, KCC leading by 3 points with that ace service. I think the fans need to be able to understand what is happening. Let's always be patient with the referees and the calls and try to understand how this works and how it happens. VVC calling a timeout. Service from Maggie. Susan with a good catch. With the middle, Asimo. Net touch called on Asimo. It is set point for KCC. We'll take a look once again. There was definitely a net touch from Asimo on that swing. I think balls are a bit tight on the net. She's struggling a little bit. Set point, good pass from Susan. Kate will keep VVC in this set.
Wow, wow. Coach AD asks for a timeout.
Only 1 point on the count for KCC to be 2 sets ahead. Thank you, Coach Sheila, for that explanation and for tuning in and watching. We know what KCC means to you. It was your team, still is your team. Thank you for supporting them from where you are.
Good service, well picked. Eunice. Katie.
It's kept alive. Nothing is going down with Maggie behind. Eunice. Net touch on Hadija. It is a second set taken by KCC here. KCC. I don't know, Olivia, what do you think about KCC's play in this second set compared to the first set?
I feel like they're defending a lot. They served so well compared to the first set where they were struggling. They've maintained their services and they're not going so hard, like where there is a chance of dumping, they're using it.
Yeah, and that is a video challenge called for by VVC. They want to challenge if their setter touched the net when she was taking a swing on that block. But it is a point for KCC. Very quick challenge there. Well received by Malay, and it is a point that is taking KCC 2 sets ahead of VVC in this ladies final. Do you think that KCC can finish things off in the third set, or do you think that VVC is going to fight back as we go into this third set? But that is it. As we wait for the third set, allow us, the commentators, to also drink some little water, and we'll be back with you in the third set.
Bye-bye.
As we can see there in Kigali, it is 1-1. It is 1-1 for Police and Kepler. And at the moment, Police seems to be pushing through in that second set. It's going to be a tight game. Police is leading by 3 points. And I think it's a wonderful semi-final that they're having, game 5. Yeah, you will be seeing Binta just wiring those balls. It is 7-4 on their end. Okay, we are back for set 3 here. KCC taking on VVC. The fans, we thank you. For those who are watching, thank you so much for tuning in.
Good service from Asimo.
I think I'm not understanding you. You're saying the sound is very loud, but I think you need to maybe reduce the volume on your end. Please do reduce the volume on your end, because we need to have our sound a bit high. Yeah, so try to reduce on your end, especially if you're using AirPods. Yeah. Okay, that is a big block. Oh my God, Agnes on the ground with that celebration. The game has matured, ladies and gentlemen. What a block.
Hey, I always see these things in football, but they are now in volleyball. Wow.
That shows you how much it means to her right now.
Yeah.
KCC very, very psyched here.
Good service, well picked. Olivia has been blocked. Akanyo Agi dumps it. Ball is kept. Point for KCCA.
KCC having an interesting start, especially having concluded that set with a huge, with a lot of dominance against VVC. Now they're here in this third set, looking for taking it away to maybe get the victory of this game 1.
Good service from KCCA. Kate with a hard hit. Touche!
It's out! The swing from Touche is very heavy. I don't know what VVC can do. I don't know what they are going to need and what it takes to take KCC down right now. It's going to take a lot of guts, a lot of effort, a lot of pushing for VVC. And we saw them doing that against KCB. So I think they can still do it here against KCC. I was saying it's going to be a 5-set game. I don't know. I'm not changing my prediction, guys. I know you want me to change it, but I believe VVC has what it takes to fight back. But I tell you what, KCC, with this defense, with this morale, this intensity, it's going to take much, much more than what VVC is doing right now for them to win, for them to push back. VVC finally gets a side out in this set. Swing from Agnes. She's on fire in this set. She's now getting in even the attacks as well. Olive now mixing the game up to keep her team in the lead and unpredictable.
Substitution. You see, 6 out, 15 on. Yeah. Service error from Kcca. Aggie serves out.
Ace service there for KCC. Maggie is a very dangerous server, I will tell you. When she's on that service box, it is consistency that she is bringing right there. KCC maintaining a 3-point lead, but it's still a very early game, guys. But I think what has changed basically for KCCA's game is how they've largely gone after Kate. Nora needs to step up right now because they are not serving to her. Very tight. Astra gets a swing. Miscommunication there between Joan and Maggie on the defense. Okay, very sorry about that. We are going to try and fix the sound that you're talking about. Let's see what we can do. Another score for Kcca. Faith on the service. Oh! Ace sub. I've seen several aces in this set. I don't know about how the points are still very few, but I've seen about 4 aces right now in this set, just this set alone.
Should we think that VVC is giving up and forcing you to take back what you said?
I'm not taking it back, guys. I'm not taking it back.
I can see it going back, surely.
No. I think ladies volleyball, it's not over until it's over. I am not taking back my prediction because it's not over until it's over. Until it's over, that's when I'll take it back.
All right.
Until it's 24.
A good service from Kcca by Faith. Well defended by Joan. A free ball. Well picked by Nora. Well picked by
Maggie just dying on that backward defense. Eunice to send it over. Nora! On the belt there. I kid you not, Kcca is going to challenge this if they do not get the point. Coach Eddie, is he challenging it? I think that was a block touch. He might not go for the challenge. Definitely goes for the challenge, but I tell you what, I think there was a block touch there. Let me wait and see. Kcca, I tell you, VVC is not a team to give up. They're only 3 points away. We have not yet even reached 15 points in this set, so you never know.
It was on. It's on. Yes, we need it. It's on.
Service error from Nora. Kcca maintains the lead. Good swing from Katie, well defended by Maggie. Asimo in the service box. Jose number 1. Good service, well picked. Set a set in the middle. Aggie with a dump there. Well received. Set a set in 4 and Touche scores for Kcca.
I see the VVC fans not giving up, saying, we can do it. Oh, Joanne has become a problem. But it's still 4 points. I see there's KCC is neither increasing this range and VVC is not catching up as well. So if it stays like that, KCC can win the set. But if VVC can try to even push to 2 points, they could have a chance. This KCC defense, I'll tell you, is very, very strong. The setter will take a swing. She decides to make the point herself and she gets it. Wow, the server is back, guys. Oh, she goes to Maggie. It's a good pass, and I'll tell you it will go to Joanne. Free ball. Joanne gives it back to the setter. Astra will dump. It's a free ball going to Joanne. Nowhere else through the block. Joanne will take the point. The setter doesn't need to think twice on that play. She will give it to Joanne. Oh, VVC gets a side out. Still chasing 3. Isaac, Warap, I am here. Tough pass. The setter will force it to Joanne. Gets the dump. Shut down. 2 points now. VVC will be looking for only 2 to catch up. Good pick from Varoline. Through the middle, that is Faith. Good up from Hadija. Nora, unfortunate for her. The ball just goes off too much and she doesn't send it on.
The ball is set for Maggie. They all freeze and fail to play.
Wow, that error for VVC forces Coach Nsubuga to even call a timeout.
It's 11:15, and as Shamira said, it's not over until it's over. But trust me, she will have to take her words back
No.
by the end of the day. I believe she will, because Kcca really wants it. You can see how much they're fighting. It shows that they really want this game.
Susan with a pick. Astra, big swing. Ball is kept alive by Joan. I don't know, the setter might have been looking for Eunice on that one. Astra is blocked. This time, no one can save it. King Solo says Natkunda Olivia and Ayesiga Onesmus just said you won't be replied. King Solomon, where are you watching from today? Oh, they just survived that ace narrowly, and Faith will get a side out. Look at the scores, guys. I feel like KCC is on the way to finishing this off in 3 straight sets, and it will be a very dominant, great victory for them, because that would put pressure on VVC as well, especially in the coming games, because this is the best of 3 series.
Yeah, like you're saying, it can be a great win, but I've seen VVC play a game like this, and the next day it shows up a different fight.
But good up there from Christine. Astra is going for the dumps right now. Nora as well dumping. I tell you what, KCC is a very good, has a great defense, so
Yeah.
most times the dumps don't actually work on this team. Yeah.
Exactly.
Astra takes a swing this time, and those are 4 hits for VVC. That ball doesn't go over. The block didn't actually touch. And you can see even Coach Nsubuga does not challenge this time because he knows his girl didn't cross that ball. I just mentioned it is
good
the best
service
of 3
from Maggie.
series for the finals. It's an ace serve for Maggie. Ace service for Maggie. KCC will further increase this lead to 5 points. I asked you guys to share with me your predictions of this game. Most of you are quiet now, but I hope you can. Rugendo Johnson, at the start of this game, you said VVC, we are behind you. Yeah, and I see now you're saying VVC, goodbye. Please continue to have confidence in your team. Stay confident. Casey, right there watching the game. His team was eliminated in the semi-finals, so today we can't even know which team he's supporting, but we know he was a supporter of KCB Nkumba. As we continue to watch this game, for those of you asking about the men's final, I'll remind you that Nemosters has been, I don't want to say disqualified, but they are out. They qualified in terms of playing, but because 2 of their players breached some of the FIVB and UVF rules, they have been, Elion has been granted a 3-0 victory over that game, and Elion will advance to the finals against Sporters Volleyball Club. The fixtures will be communicated very soon. Joanne is blocked. Maggie will set for Eunice, takes a heavy swing, but Astra with the defense. Asimo, Joanne keeping it alive. Eunice off the block, it's a free ball. Ow! Achan Olive keeping it up. Still up, they'll go to Joanne on the back row. She gets a swing off the blockers. Astra will swing, Maggie cleaning up behind, but Joanne can't keep it in play. Big swing from Astra to get a side out for VVC. Timeout called for KCC. It is the first timeout of this game. They are 5 points ahead, looking for only 6 to take the victory of this game one women's finals. Coach Eddie is not taking any chances. He wants his team to stay in the lead. 5-point lead there, but he wants to get a quick side out from his team and not allow VVC to even push ahead. Vanage, now you're watching from Riyadh. You people, our game is going places, I think. Thank you so much for tuning in from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Oh my God, wow. Rashid says he feels hurt if VVC will lose this game. Yeah, that is a service error for Nora. This is where, you see, I've seen like some teams, especially in men, it gets to a point where you have to serve on court. And I think this is what VVC should be doing right now. Get those float services in. It doesn't have to be a jump service all through. You can use your float service at some point in the game because you have done it before and it's something that could get you to stay here. Kept alive there. It's a free ball. Joanne, quick set, but little tight and she doesn't cross it. Asimo with the service. Just passed right up. They'll go to Eunice off the block. Nora will keep it in play. Astra blocked. Cross-court swing by Kate. She gets the point. 4 points on the count for VVC to try and stay in this game. Service error from Asimo will allow KCC to side out and advance beyond the 20-point mark. Only 4 points on the count for KCC to take the victory here. What can VVC do to keep themselves in this game? I think I'm about to change my prediction, guys. Eunice on the service. Very good float. Better pass from Nora. Kate is on fire right now. Look at the block she's going against. That is Joan and Eunice on that. Sorry, Joan and Aggie on that block. On the service, and that is Hadija. I want to say that it is over for VVC for this game one because technically Hadija, who is their best server, who had the greatest chance to maybe put pressure on KCC and try to catch up, has lost her service. King Solo says VVC does her comebacks. I think if there is to be any comeback from VVC, we could see it in game 2, because today in this game 1 it might not be possible. It's a free ball, definitely going to Joan, but Susan has been amazing on that line. She keeps it up. Free ball, KCC will send a free ball to VVC. Kate is blocked. Oh, she does get the point.
I can see Kate is not giving up yet. It's like she's just getting started.
She's just realizing, unleashing her power, because in the second set they served her a lot.
Yeah.
She didn't have a chance to swing, but now she's not being served. I think KCC is at a point where they're just putting the ball on. Faith with a huge swing is still up. Astra shut down. The defense is there. Nora doesn't cross the ball. There's a way those days back then in volleyball, there's a term they used to use on when you're at 23. I've forgotten. If someone can remind me how they used to call it when you're at 23 points. There's a way they used to call it back then. I've just forgotten. Because I know 24 is set point, but there was something that they used to say when you're at 23 and having 2 points to go to win the set. If someone knows, please let me know. Oh, the ball is still up. Chan Olive with a swing, doesn't waste any time. This is why left-handed setters are very dangerous. Ball is up, she comes and just swings right there on court. This is why she's on that court. She's a very aggressive setter. The fans right there, some from St. Charles, some from, I don't know, a variety of people there. Always here watching. Set point for KCC. Oh, sorry, match point. First time of asking. Can they take it? Is it up? Is it back? It is! Second time! Faith doesn't finish it off. Swing from Astra. It is still up. Maggie with a chance to finish it off, and she does. Game over. KCC takes game 1 of the women's final with a clean 3-0 victory. What a game that we have had here.
Yeah, like she said, it's not over until it is over, guys. Now it is over.
It's only game 1 though. It's only game 1.
Yeah, and I trust this VVC team. It has a way it makes its comebacks. Like the way we saw in the semi-final one. Yeah, KCB went so hard on it and it came back and took all the credit.
Yeah. But as you can see there in Rwanda, Kepler is having 20 points, Police with 18. It is set 3, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait to see who will take the victory of that game to advance to the finals. But anyway, congratulations to KCC taking away victory of game 1. And it's very, very crucial, especially on a final, to win game 1, because you have a better chance as you're going to for game 2, as you're going to game 2. It's been a great fight for both sides. I think it's a great fight for VVC. They are going to sort out whatever issues they have, whatever errors they made, but it's been an intense fight from KCC. I cannot say more. KCC has showed a lot of resilience. They've showed a lot of effort. They've not given up at any one time. VVC has also fought, but I think the strategy for KCC worked in their favor. VVC having a lot of work to do as we go into game 2. And I've explained to you about the men's final. So when the dates are released, just be ready to come and watch the games from wherever we shall be. But that is it from me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Olivia, for joining me. And thank you guys who have been with me throughout. Have a very lovely, lovely night and a great weekend. And I'll see you next time we are here for games. Thank you.